Hello, my name's Jude and welcome to the English Country House. So one of the reasons that we moved out to this place is to live more in harmony with nature, to have a more self-sufficient and sustainable lifestyle. And on that note, let's have a look in the greenhouse. So here at the English Country House, we're very fortunate in that we've got this fantastic greenhouse. So let's just go and have a look. So we've been here for approximately 6 or 7 months now, and we've got this, as I say, greenhouse that's been fantastically useful for us. And some of these were already here, but we've been growing a variety of things. We've got grapes across here, which we'll be doing future content and videos on, but we've also got some experimentation going on with the potatoes. So let's have a look to see how they're doing. We started growing these around about spring this year, so around about March. What are we now? We're sort of end of June, mid-end of June, so we'll see what we're doing and dealing with. Moment of truth, and as if by magic, here's one we found earlier. Oh, here's another one actually. It's quite useful, nice and tender as well. Oh, this is, it's not a bad start, is it? So it's really about just sort of, they're sort of a few inches down, obviously you have to pick them out. I mean, that's a fairly decent sized, good quality. And one of the things that we'll be doing as well is having lots of it's all very well knowing what to grow, when to grow and how to grow it. The question is, what do you do with it at the end so you don't waste it? The question becomes, how do you cook it and how do you provide for your family? And I don't know if you can see this, perhaps the world's smallest potato. Perhaps not ready to come out, but never mind. But we've got a decent crop. This has been going a few months. I think, although we've, here at the English Country House, we do have 4.5 acres of land. A lot of it currently is lawn, and one of the things we intend to do is to sort of have more wildflowers, perhaps a knot garden that we'll look to put in as well at some point as part of the overall package, as it were. But this, as an experiment, has been very successful. Because it's in quite a small space, this should be something that lots of people will be able to emulate. I can appreciate not everyone has a significant amount of land to sort of grow things on. So I'm just making sure at the moment that I'm not missing anything. At the moment I'm just getting a bit of dried. And the earth's probably a little bit dry. I should have done a better job of watering this, but with the sun that we've had recently, it's been quite, or the heat we've had recently, it's been quite difficult to stay on top of. So as you can see, some of the potatoes are a little less impressive than others, but overall, as a starting crop and experimentation, I think that's pretty good. And no doubt someone will have some additional tips and pointers as to how we can improve this and get a better crop or do this in a better way. One of the things that we'll be looking to discuss in more detail is the ability to be self-sufficient. And if we can't be self-sufficient, can we at least be community sufficient? So if one family grows something like this, that's okay. But if a dozen families in an area start growing their food collectively and then start eating together, cooking together, is that something that we can do as well? One of the important things with the potatoes is that you need to store them properly. So for now, we're going to keep them in this wooden bag. So this has been our first experiment into growing our own crops. Now, there's not enough to feed the 5,000 and there's probably only going to last us a couple of meals, but as experiments go to see how it works and so on, I think it's been pretty successful. This is also only our first year at doing so. So next year, we'll be looking at growing lots of sort of other types of crops as well, and also creating lots of raised vegetable beds and doing the whole kind of 9 yards there. So we've got a lot more content coming in terms of grapes, in terms of growing your own fruits, and we've got lots of other fruit trees around the site, as it were. And so thank you very much for watching. So you join us at the very start of our journey. If you'd like to continue, please comment, like, and subscribe to our channel. It's a massive help. Thanks very much.